What is up, guys? It is me, Adrian, and welcome back to Adrian Sullivan. Today, I will be teaching you math. Okay, guys, please do not click off the video. Please don't click off the video. I know you don't like math, but please stay here because you're going to learn a lot in this video, okay? So, let's get started. So, the first thing we will be learning is called addition. Or adding. So, let's start. So, the question is going to be, oh my gosh, I thought I ended the video. The question will be 1 plus 2. So, what you need to do is, if you never ever learned addition, what you need to do is count 2 times from 1. So what I'm trying to tell you is 1. Start from 1, 2, 3. So you just counted 2 times, okay? So you just found out the answer. What do you land at? You land at 3. The answer is 3. How easy is that? So, this is gonna be for the 6th graders and the 5th graders or the 4th graders. Maybe the 3rd graders too, but not the 2nd graders and the 1st graders and the kindergartners and the daycares, okay? So, yeah, we will be learning multiplication now. Now I just did an X sign. Because that is the symbol of multiplication. So, let's do this. I'm going to think of a question. Maybe 1 times 1? Yeah, 1 times 1 is the easiest one I can think of. I know I can do way harder ones than this, okay? So, 1 times 1 is 2, okay? So, it's 1. Okay, I'm stupid. So, what I'm doing is I'm adding 1 circle and drawing 1 dot inside the circle. What you just did there is multiplication. So, you draw a circle, which is a group, which is for the 1, and you draw 1 dot inside that 1 circle. And that stands for the other one. Now, you count the dots in all of the groups, and if there's one group with only 1 dot, that is 1. That is multiplication. It is very, very simple. So, let's move on to the next one. So, the next math equations will be called division. So, you can write division any way you want, but there's 3 ways. First, the first way is to just do a normal symbol, like 5 divided by 1, which is 5. Or you could do it with a slash, like 5/1. You could do it like that. Or you could do it the way that I like doing it, which the way I like doing it is, hold on, let me think of a question. 5, I'm gonna do 5 divided by 2. So, you could draw it like a fraction. So, 5 out of 2. it looks like it says 5 out of 2, which it pretty much does say 5 out of 2. But it's actually saying it's division. 5 divided by 2. So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So before I go back to why it's 2.5, let's go on an easy one, okay? Let's do 10 divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now, the reason why is you have 10 things, right? You have 10 things. I'm going to draw like 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, imagine you have 10 things or 10 circles, okay? Now, you're trying to make it fair. So, count by 5 2 times, okay? 5, 10. So, imagine you have 10 things and you want to split it, okay? You're splitting a number and you're breaking it down. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're breaking down a number. By any given number, you're breaking it down. And then you're gonna say the number, and then you draw a number that makes up the two numbers. Okay, that sounds really hard, but a way to make it easier is that you have 10 things, and you want to give 10 things to 2 people. You want to make it fair, though. So, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to count by 5 2 times. 5, 10. So, you want to mark 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm marking the group of 5. And then, I'm going to do it again. So, 5, 10. That's what I did. So I marked where I counted to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I drew a line. And then I went down and I drew another line to mark 10. So 5 divided by 10 is 5. Now, back to why 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So I'm going to draw 2.5. Okay, the reason why it's 2.5. So it's basically saying that. So it's basically the question 2.5 or the answer 2.5 is saying that there's no possible way to give 10 things or split 10 things and give it to like 2 people. Well, there is a way because it's 2.5, but you can't. But there's no such thing as a number called 2.5. It's just an answer. So, what's saying is that it's 2 and 5. It's 2 and 5 all together. I don't think you get that. I don't think you might not know what that means, but that is the question. Okay? So, now we're going to learn subtraction. Subtraction is when you take away numbers, okay? Like you count down from a certain number. So, imagine you have to count down from 5. Count down from 5 2 times. 4, 3. You just did subtraction. How cool is that? So, 5, 4, 3. So 5 take away 2, or 5 subtract, or 5, okay, I forgot, what's it called? 5, trying to remember, come on. 5. Okay, 5 minus 2 is 3, okay? That's what it is. Now, what if you're gonna have to count down from 2 5 times? So when you do that, 2, 1, 0, you go to 0, right? But has anyone ever told you that there's no numbers that are less than 0? Well, they're actually being completely wrong. There are actually numbers that are less than 0. Have you ever seen the number line? Here's the number line. You see that there's numbers that ranges from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on, right? And it goes to infinity, and it goes on forever, right? And it goes on forever, right? Well, when you count down backwards from 0, like at the 0 point, you count backwards, but you have to say minus. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and so on. It also goes infinite. Those are called negative numbers. Negative numbers are really, really, really cool, okay? So they're basically numbers that are less than 0. So when someone asks you, what is 2 minus 5? Well, you count like this when it's a bigger number against a smaller number. So 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. The answer is minus 3. So I already pre-writed this before I did the video. And yeah, now let's go back to the division, okay? So this one might confuse you a lot, okay? So this is a test. This is a test to see how smart you are. What is 10 divided by 6? No cheating. I see you opening a new window. Don't do that. Don't do that. Close the new window. Go back to the video. Don't cheat. Try to think. Okay. So the time is up. The answer to this question is 1.66667. Please don't ask me how I know that. I don't want to answer that. I just know the answer to this. The 6 actually multiplies the 6's in the question, and it has a 7 and a 1, okay? Because there's a 1 in the 10, and there's also a 0 in the 10, but there's no 0 in the question. So, the answer is 1.66667. So, yeah. Approximately, okay? Approximately 1.6666667. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, like and leave a comment, subscribe, and goodbye from Adrian Sullivan. Happy Easter, and goodbye. See you guys tomorrow. Bye! Guys, I'm thinking about making a Twitter account, okay? I'm thinking about making a Twitter account, maybe tweeting some things, but I might not do it, okay? I'm only thinking about it. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!